At the beginning of the story, we see a man named Danny Dog who has a leash tied around his neck like a dog. Danny is a human, but he is kept like a dog. Since childhood, Danny has been trained to kill people. The moment the leash is removed from his neck, he becomes extremely violent and starts killing people like a machine. Danny keeps killing everyone until his owner tells him to stop. As soon as the leash is removed, he loses control over himself and turns into a savage beast. Except for his owner, whoever comes in front of him is sent to death. But the moment his owner puts the leash back around his neck, he becomes completely calm. As long as the leash is on Danny's neck, he does not hurt anyone. During fights, Danny also receives very deep injuries. But Danny's owner has trained him in such a way that he does not feel pain at all. Actually, Danny's owner, whose name is Victor, gives loans to people. When the time is over and Victor does not get his money back, Victor removes Danny's leash, and Danny brutally beats those people. After that, Victor comes to that man, takes his money back, and tells him that if next time he does not return the money on time, Victor will not stop Danny. After this, Victor takes Danny to some other people from whom Victor had to collect money. When those people refuse to give Victor his money, Victor removes Danny's leash again, and here too Danny goes completely crazy and beats those people badly, and makes them return Victor's money. But even after Danny makes Victor's difficult work so easy, Victor gives Danny no respect at all. He keeps Danny like a dog and always scolds him as if he were a dog. Danny is not even given a room to sleep in. Instead, he is locked inside a cage like a dog. One day, after a fight, when Danny returns, one of Victor's men sees that a lot of blood is flowing from Danny's head. That man tells his boss that Danny is injured. But instead of applying medicine on Danny's wounds, Victor says, "Give him a bandage. He will put the bandage on his head himself." But Danny's mind is exactly like that of a child, and the poor boy does not even know how to apply a bandage, because he has never seen the outside world. From childhood till now, his entire life has been spent inside this cage. Here he lives completely alone. There is no one to talk to. At night, Danny finds a book inside his cage in which ABCD is written. He starts turning the pages one by one and looking at the drawings. Then he sees a drawing of a piano on one page. Seeing the piano, he gently runs his hand over the drawing, as if he has some old connection with the piano. Just then Victor brings a girl. Victor is about to get intimate with that girl when she suddenly sees Danny in the cage below. Seeing Danny, she screams and runs away from there. In this way, both Victor's money and his night get ruined, and he starts abusing Danny in anger. But now Victor's words do not affect Danny much, because he cannot feel what is good or bad anymore. The next day, Victor again takes Danny to work. This time, he has to collect money from a boxing club owner. The boxing club owner brings a very big fighter in front of Victor. The owner thinks that after seeing this fighter, Victor will run away in fear. But when Danny lifts and throws some of the boxing club owner's men, even that fighter steps back and refuses to fight Danny. That fighter tells the boxing club owner, "Boss, just give him the money, otherwise Danny will kill all of us." After this, Victor takes Danny to a very powerful man from whom Victor also had to collect money. That man is a very big diamond smuggler. Therefore, Victor politely asks him for the money. But that man is very clever. He knows that if Danny's leash is removed, Danny will not spare them alive. So before Danny's leash is removed, that man catches Victor and starts beating him badly. All of this is happening in front of Danny's eyes. But Danny does nothing because his leash has not been removed. Here, that man tells his men, "First kill Victor and after that, deal with Danny." Saying this, that man leaves from there and starts doing a business deal with another party. Meanwhile, Victor somehow manages to free himself from those people and immediately runs to Danny, removes Danny's leash and tells him to finish all of them. As soon as the leash is removed, Danny jumps on those people and brutally beats the goons. More goons also arrive, but Danny defeats them as well. After that, Victor takes Danny to the place where that man is doing his business deal. Danny catches that man and throws him again and again. Now all of that man's arrogance disappears and he tells Victor, "Take whatever you want from me, just save my life from Danny." Victor knows that this man is a diamond and gold smuggler, so he directly goes to that man's bag and takes all the gold and diamonds. Here we see a man named Tom who organizes illegal fights. After seeing Danny's fighting skills, he becomes very impressed with him. Meanwhile, Victor has already received gold and diamonds instead of money. But still, he is very angry with Danny because inside Victor was getting beaten by the goons, and Danny was just standing there watching without doing anything. So Victor's men kick Danny and force him into the car. They go straight to their base. There, Victor tells his men, "They were beating me in front of him and he was just standing there watching my beating." Victor tells Danny, "You will never improve, and you will always remain an animal." Poor Danny silently listens to Victor's words. Days pass like this, and as a punishment, Victor stops giving Danny food and water for a few days. Poor Danny remains hungry and thirsty inside the cage. After a few days, Victor takes Danny out of the cage because today Victor has to collect money from a man. But Victor is now scared that Danny might make another mistake. So Victor first takes Danny to that place and explains to him, I will go inside first and ask them for my money back. If they do not give me the money, I will press the remote button and the red light will turn on. As soon as the light turns on, you must come straight inside and attack those people. Victor repeats all these things again and again in front of Danny so that it gets fixed in Danny's mind that as soon as the red light turns on, he has to go inside. After this, Victor goes inside with his men, and Danny stands straight outside staring at the light. While waiting, a lot of time passes, but the bulb does not turn on. Meanwhile, Danny notices a broken piano kept there. Danny remembers that he had seen a drawing of a piano in the book a few days ago, so he goes close to the piano and starts touching it. Just then, a man comes from behind whose name is Sam. Sam is blind and he is a piano teacher. Along with that, Sam also repairs broken pianos and he has come here to fix that same piano. Sam calls Danny near him and asks Danny his name, but Danny does not give any answer. Sam tells Danny, I am a piano teacher and I have come here to fix this piano, but here I will need your help. He tells Danny, I am going to the other side of the piano. When I tell you to press the button, you press the piano keys. In this way, Danny plays the piano and from behind, Sam starts fixing the tuning of the piano. While playing the piano, Danny starts enjoying it a lot, and because of this, his attention moves away from the red light. Meanwhile, Sam tells Danny, I can hear a ticking sound in my ears. Can you hear that sound too? Hearing this, Danny immediately turns his eyes toward the light and sees that the red light is blinking on and off. Seeing this, Danny runs straight to Victor. But now it is too late. The goons have already beaten Victor very badly. Victor becomes extremely angry at Danny because he had been turning on the red light for the past half hour. Now, to punish Danny, Victor brings him back to his base and locks him inside the cage. Victor starts thinking about what punishment should be given to Danny. Just then, Victor's man comes to Victor and tells him, Boss, someone wants to meet you. But Victor is not in a condition to meet anyone, so he refuses to meet that man. But then Victor's man says, that man is very rich and in exchange for his work, we can get a very big amount. Hearing this, Victor immediately agrees and asks him to send the man inside. When the man comes inside, we find out that he is none other than Tom, who had seen Danny's fight a few days earlier. Tom tells Victor, I saw your fighter fighting. His fighting skills are very good. That is why I want to make a deal with you. He says, I organize one fight every month. If your fighter wins the fight, you will get so much money that you could not even imagine. But the reason so much money is given in this match is because our fighting match is very strict, in which the fighter has to kill the opponent to win. Now Victor, who was already angry at Danny and was thinking of giving him a different and very strict punishment, accepts Tom's offer. The next day, Victor goes to that place with Danny where Danny has to fight a fighter. Here Tom comes to Victor, shows him his fighter, and says that no one has been able to defeat him in the last 15 matches. That fighter looks very tall, broad, and terrifying. But when the match starts and Victor removes Danny's leash and tells Danny, show him your power, Danny immediately runs at full speed and punches that fighter on the neck 2 or 3 times and puts him to eternal sleep. Seeing this, everyone's breath gets stuck in their throats and Tom, the organizer there, cannot even understand how the fight ended before it even began. Now, according to the promise, Victor gets his money. After getting it, his happiness has no limit because this was his entire year's earnings, and now he does not even need to work anymore. He says that now he will always make Danny fight here and earn a lot of money. Today he is extremely happy. That is why he tells Danny, tell me Danny, what do you want? Danny stays silent for a while. Then he says, I want a piano. Hearing this, Victor mocks him and says, what will you do with a piano? Come, today I will take you to a good restaurant and introduce you to a girl, because you have never gone with any girl. But Danny says, no, I only want a piano. Their conversation is still going on when suddenly a truck comes and crashes hard into their car, causing their car to overturn. After this, some people come out with weapons and start firing bullets at them. All these people are the men of the gold smuggler whom Danny had beaten a few days earlier. In this attack, everyone is killed except Danny, who somehow escapes from those people and runs straight to the place where he had first met Sam. Sam is sitting there repairing a piano, and from the sound of footsteps he understands that it is Danny. Danny is badly injured and because of excessive bleeding he faints there. When Danny regains consciousness, he finds himself lying on a bed inside a room. Seeing this, Danny becomes very scared because he is not used to sleeping on a bed. Victor had always locked him in a cage and made him sleep on the ground, so he gets frightened and hides under the bed. After some time, Sam comes there. He immediately understands that Danny is scared. So quietly, Sam keeps Danny's food under the bed and leaves from there. In this way, a few days pass, but Danny does not come out of his room. One day, when he comes out of the room, he sees Sam playing the piano. But as soon as Sam's stepdaughter Victoria comes inside, Danny gets scared on seeing her and runs back into his room. After this, Victoria goes to Sam and asks him what Danny likes. Then Sam tells her that Danny likes music. Hearing this, Victoria quickly picks up a piano and goes straight to Danny's room. At that time, Danny is hiding under the bed. Victoria gives him the piano and leaves. After some time, when Sam and Victoria are having dinner, Danny himself comes out holding the piano. Sam tells Danny, "Come sit with us," and Sam gives Danny food. But Danny starts eating in a very strange way, like not a human but a dog is eating. Seeing this, Victoria understands that Danny does not know how to eat properly, so she teaches Danny how to eat with a spoon. Still, Danny behaves like a child and drinks the entire soup in one breath. Seeing this, Victoria and Sam laugh at Danny. Danny does not understand why they are laughing, so Danny also starts laughing loudly with them. After eating, when Danny goes to his room to sleep, Sam comes near him and tries to remove the leash from his neck. But as soon as Sam moves his hand toward Danny's neck, Danny immediately stops Sam's hand, because he knows that as soon as the leash is removed, he may lose control and might accidentally hurt Sam. So Sam does not force him and says, "When you feel like it, you can remove the leash from your neck yourself." The next day, Sam takes Danny to the market so that Danny can learn how to mix with people. Sam teaches him how to buy things in the market. After buying things, when they return home, Sam teaches Danny how to cook food. In the evening, Sam tells Danny that Victoria must have finished college by now, so Danny should go and bring Victoria home. After that, Danny goes straight to Victoria. On the way, Victoria gives Danny ice cream, takes him to watch movies in the cinema, and also teaches him how to play the piano. Sam is very happy with his life now, and Danny is now mixing with people. After coming home at night, Danny sees a photo of Victoria and her parents in the cupboard. Seeing this, he realizes that Victoria is Sam's stepdaughter. When he asks Sam, Sam tells him that Victoria's father died in a car accident, and Victoria's father was his good friend. That is why, after his death, Victoria's mother and Sam got married. Everything was going well. But after 1 year, they also met with an accident, in which Victoria's mother died and Sam lost his eyesight. Hearing this, Danny feels very bad for Sam and Victoria. In this way, days pass, and now Danny starts considering himself a member of their family. Danny now starts becoming normal. But until now, they have not been able to remove the leash from Danny's neck. One day, Victoria comes near Danny and while talking to him, tries to remove the leash from his neck. But as soon as she touches it, scary thoughts start coming into Danny's mind, because he had been trained to kill everyone as soon as the leash was removed. He becomes very scared that he might hurt Victoria. Victoria tells him, "You have already forgotten your old memories completely, and this is the last thing. After removing this, you will become completely free." Hearing this, Danny says nothing to Victoria, and Victoria removes the leash from his neck. After removing the leash, nothing happens to Danny. Now Danny has learned to control himself, and Danny is now completely free from Victor's slavery. The next day, Sam again takes Danny with him to the market, where both of them start shopping. Suddenly, some goons enter the market and start creating chaos and breaking things. Seeing this, all the people in the market get scared and start running away, but Danny stays there. When those goons come to beat Danny, Danny defeats all of them one by one. Everyone present there becomes shocked after seeing Danny's fighting skills. After coming home, Sam asks Danny how he did all this. Then Danny tells Sam his entire story, how a man named Victor kept him like a dog and tortured him so much. At night, Sam takes Danny with him to work, where he repairs a piano. While repairing the piano, Sam tells Danny that as soon as Victoria completes her studies, they will go back to New York. Hearing this, Danny becomes sad because he thinks that they will leave him alone. But then Sam tells Danny, "I want you to come with us too because now you are also a part of our family, and without you, our family is incomplete." Hearing this, Danny becomes very happy and hugs Sam and agrees. After finishing the work, Sam gives Danny money and says, "You also helped me repair the piano, so half of the money is yours. Go and buy something for yourself from the market with this money." After that, Danny goes straight to the shopping mall and buys things for himself. Now, as soon as Danny comes out of the shopping mall and starts going home, one of Victor's men comes in front of him. Seeing him, Danny becomes disturbed. That man recognizes Danny and says, "Where were you all these days? We searched for you a lot. Now that we have found you, come with me. Boss is waiting for you." Danny is very happy in his new life, so he refuses to go. Hearing this, that man says, "If you do not come back, the boss will send goons to find you, and those goons will somehow find you and kill you. So it is in your benefit to come back with me." Now, even though he does not want to, Danny returns to Victor. Victor becomes very happy after seeing Danny, because Danny was a way for him to become rich. Actually, Victor had been badly injured in the firing incident that day, and he had to stay in the hospital for many months. As soon as Danny comes to Victor, he asks him, "Do you know my mother?" Victor replies no and says, "I found you on the side of the road in a half-dead condition. I raised you and took care of you. Today you are alive because of me. Otherwise, that day you would have died on the roadside because of hunger and thirst." Victor now starts talking very lovingly to Danny for his own benefit, because only Danny could compensate for the losses he had suffered in the last few months. The next day, Victor again puts the leash around Danny's neck and takes him for a fight, where they meet Tom. Tom says, "Today we are going to make the fight even more fun, because today dangerous weapons will be used during the fight." Tom shows them a fighter and says, Today Danny has to fight with him. He has just killed a fighter a short while ago. But Victor does not care who the opponent is, because he knows that Danny will easily kill him. Now Victor removes Danny's leash and tells him, "Smash that bastard." But today Danny is not in the mood to fight at all. He says, "I do not want to hurt anyone." Hearing this, Victor gets angry and pushes Danny into the fighter ring. As soon as Danny falls inside, that deadly fighter jumps on Danny to kill him. But instead of fighting back, Danny only tries to himself. The fighter keeps attacking Danny with deadly moves, but Danny only blocks his attacks. That fighter does not stop at all. It seems like today he will definitely kill Danny. That is why Danny gets angry and is about to punch him, but then he stops his own hand. Seeing this, Tom tells Victor, "What is your fighter doing? He is not even fighting." Hearing this, Victor picks up an axe and throws it down and tells Danny, "Kill him." But Danny does not pick up the axe, because he does not want to take anyone's life. Taking advantage of this moment, the other fighter picks up the axe and starts attacking Danny. However, even though the opponent has an axe, Danny easily avoids his attacks. Seeing this, Tom gets angry and says to Victor that now he is going to double the fun of this fight. Saying this, he sends a few more fighters into the ring, increasing the danger for Danny. Now all the fighters together start beating Danny brutally. They lift him and slam him to the ground again and again. This finally breaks Danny's patience, and he returns to his old, terrifying state. After that, Danny starts attacking them one by one. Seeing this, Tom throws even more weapons into the ring. But now Danny does not care anymore. Even together, the three fighters cannot harm Danny. He picks up a hammer and breaks one fighter's bones, and then rains punches on the second fighter, badly injuring him. Seeing this, the third fighter gives up fighting Danny out of fear. Now when all three fighters surrender, Victor shouts from above and tells Danny to kill all three of them, because according to the rules, if Danny does not kill them, Victor will not get any money. But Danny does not listen to Victor and leaves the fighters alive. Seeing this, Victor becomes extremely angry because despite such an amazing fight, he did not earn even a single rupee. In anger, Victor takes Danny back to his hideout, where his men brutally beat Danny because he did not obey Victor during the fight. After that, Victor locks Danny back inside the cage. On the other side, we see Sam and Victoria. Both are very worried about Danny, wondering where he has gone. Victoria is the most upset. She says that she had even removed the collar from Danny's neck, and he had started living happily with them. They do not know how badly Danny has fallen into trouble again. Now we see Danny locked inside the cage, and he wants to live with Sam and Victoria. He hates this kind of life. Somehow, he manages to escape from the cage and goes straight to Victor's room. While searching there, he finds many photographs. Among them, he finds a childhood photo of himself standing with his mother. Seeing this, Danny immediately goes to Victor and says, "You told me you found me on the roadside. Then how do you have my mother's photo?" Victor tells Danny that today he will tell him the entire truth. Victor says, "Your mother was a prostitute and she used to come to me often. One day she died and I liked your mother, so I raised you like my own son." Hearing this, Danny understands that Victor is lying. His mother could never be a prostitute. But at that moment, Danny stays silent and leaves. The next day, Victor takes Danny again toward the fight ring. On the way, Danny suddenly turns the car steering, causing a terrible accident. After that, Danny removes the collar from his neck and runs straight to Sam and Victoria's house. There, he tells Victoria that he has found his mother's photo. When Victoria looks at the photo, she tells Danny that his mother looks like a woman from a very respectable family, and she thinks his mother was a piano teacher because in the picture she is seen playing the piano. Sam is also present there and listening to everything. Sam asks Victoria what else she can see in the photo. Victoria says that Danny's mother had taken the picture in an auditorium. She explains every detail of the auditorium to Sam. Hearing this, Sam understands which auditorium it is. After that, all three of them go to that same auditorium. There, an old librarian tells them that this woman had come here from China many years ago, and she used to play the piano beautifully. But one day she suddenly disappeared. She also had a son, and after her disappearance, no one ever found out anything about her son either. The old woman gives them another photo in which Danny's mother's face is clearly visible. After that, they return home. At night, when Victoria comes to Danny's room, she sees Danny looking at his mother's photo and missing her. Seeing this, Victoria becomes very emotional too. She takes the photo from Danny and carefully observes it, trying to find out which music his mother was playing in that picture. To bring a smile to Danny's face, Victoria asks him, "Would you like to hear the music your mother used to play?" Danny immediately says yes. Victoria starts playing that music, and as soon as the melody reaches Danny's ears, he begins to see his childhood. He remembers that many years ago when he was small, he was with his mother. One day, his mother hid him silently inside a cupboard. Then some goons entered the house, and among them was Victor. Victor started harassing Danny's mother because she had borrowed some money from him. Now Victor wanted Danny in exchange for the money. When the goons tried to snatch Danny from his mother, she tried to stop Victor. In anger, Victor shot Danny's mother and then picked up Danny and took him away. Remembering all this, Danny realizes that the person responsible for his condition and for killing his mother is none other than Victor. Danny tells everything to Sam and Victoria and says that they must pack their things quickly and leave, because Victor's people will be searching for them. If they come here, they will kill Sam and Victoria too. On the other side, Victor reaches the same market where Danny used to shop. He shows Danny's picture to an employee and threatens her, saying that if she does not give him Danny's address, he will kill her. Out of fear, the employee gives Victor Danny's address. Just as Sam, Victoria, and Danny are about to leave, Victor's goons arrive outside Sam's house. Danny quickly locks Sam and Victoria inside a cupboard and runs out of the house into another house so Victor does not find out where Danny actually lives. Outside, Danny starts fighting the goons. The goons do not stop, as if Victor has sent the entire city after Danny. But Danny does not give up and kills all of Victor's men one by one. When Victor sees that all his men are dead, he sends his most dangerous fighter to kill Danny. A fierce fight begins between the two. From the fighter's skills, it seems as if he knows Danny's weaknesses. Danny finally finds a fighter equal to him. That fighter beats Danny badly. Still, Danny does not give up and fights until his last breath. After a long fight, Danny finally kills that fighter too. Seeing all his fighters dead, Victor becomes furious and comes himself to fight Danny. He starts shooting at Danny. Danny somehow saves himself and runs away. Victor chases him and enters the house where Danny lived with Sam and Victoria. There, Victor finds Danny's collar on the floor and realizes that Danny lived in this house. Then Victor sees Danny. He points his gun at him and says, "This is not your home. You belong in that cage. If you live with people, you will only bring danger to them just like you did to these people. And now, because of you, they are going to die. But today I am giving you one chance. If you come back with me, I will let them live." Sam and Victoria silently hear everything. Victor smiles and tries to manipulate Danny. He takes out the collar and says, "Come with me. Your real world is not this one but that cage life. You will be happy there. And if you don't come with me, I will kill the people you live with." Hearing this, Danny panics and goes back toward Victor to save Sam and Victoria. As Victor is about to put the collar on Danny, Danny stops his hand and says, "From now on, this is my home." Saying this, he attacks Victor and starts beating him brutally, because today Danny wanted revenge for his mother. Just as Danny is about to kill Victor, Sam and Victoria stop him. Victor tries to provoke Danny and says, "I did many things to your mother. I used her every day." Hearing this, Danny loses control of his anger. Before Danny can kill Victor, Sam hits Victor on the head with a flower pot, making him unconscious. Now there is no one to provoke Danny anymore, so he calms down. After some time, the police arrive and arrest Victor and send him to prison for life. Time passes and Danny now has a new family. Danny becomes very happy because he is finally free from that hell-like life. At the end of the movie, we see that thousands of people have come to watch Victoria's music performance. Before the music starts, Victoria says that today she is dedicating her music to a special person. Danny tells Sam that she is talking about him, but Sam says no, she is talking about you because you are the most special to her. Then Victoria plays the same music that Danny's mother had written. Seeing this, Danny becomes very happy. And with this, the story ends.